Hey, hi there, Libra. Welcome to my channel. I'd like to thank you for tuning into those energies and influences that are coming through for your weekend reading for October 18th to the 20th of 2019. Libra, this is a very interesting reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a condensed general reading, so please only take the portions that resonate with you. Okay, Libra, off camera to save time, I've done a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The Five of Wands, Libra. This is a struggle. It can be petty obstacles and annoyances. You're supposed to not indulge in that. This could be competition in social or career areas. It brings in uncertainty and shifting vibrations and unrest. It's a new rush of energy. All fives are pivotal turning points. New factors come in and that demands that you change, adapt, and grow. You might have to put in some more effort. This can be mediation. There's some short-term difficulties in communication, which, once overcome, can change things for the better. But for the short term, gremlins, competing forces without a clear winner as yet. This can be a building site, workshop, creative chaos, carpenters, scaffolders. Can be a competition or a card of ordeals and tests, lawsuits. You'll need to watch out for trickery or fraud. Can be struggling to unify disparities, bickering, jockeying for position, restructuring, brainstorming, working at cross purposes. It can also be rivalries, real or playful rivalries. There's problems to solve, conflicts and petty hassles, arguments, clashing of personalities. These can be differences of opinion, and these should be examined. It is from them that new ideas and interesting compromises emerge, but be wary of stubbornly holding on to an idea just for the sake of it. Tremendous power can be had when we join the forces of that with others instead of fighting them. Sometimes we need to remember which team we're on. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. Number 14 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. Temperance. This can be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It can be you or someone else. Maybe Sagittarius is their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, are prominent in someone's chart. This is having to have patience and compromise and adjust and blend and use your inner calm and tranquility, using your self-control. It's working in harmonies with others and compromising instead of battle and never going to one extreme or the other. It's having control over your own life, and what you have imagined will come to pass. Successful combinations will be achieved. This is seeing both sides of the story and sharing control. You're adapting to a situation with a clear mind and a calm heart. It's the ability to combine different elements in life, such as work and pleasure, love and sex, feelings and action, openness and confidence. You'll have victory over your doubts and rigidities. It advises a cautious attitude and be moderate and take the middle way. This is calm and balance and a need to have patience for events surrounding you as they play out. It's reflecting on your life. This is something that you've already been put into motion, and now there's nothing else you can do except sit back and wait for it to play out. This is maturity and drawing in your emotions and stop overreacting to outside forces. It's contemplation and reflection on events, relationship, and work, and you can be the calming force in chaos. This is now a time when it's possible to overcome addiction to substance, people, or relationships, an obsession that's passing, and order is being restored. It's a time of peace beginning, so let it wash over you. You have goals that you've set, and you need to have patience and persistence, and be moderate with your money, and do not take risks. You need to wait calmly if it seems like nothing is happening, but it is happening. You just can't see that it is. It may be difficult to have patience. And I'm going to be giving you some more combination meanings, like the Five of Wands with Temperance. This is bridging the gap between class and culture systems and society. It's active being like activism. And now your third card. This is how it affects you. This can be your attitude. Number 18 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Moon. This can be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Could be in your chart or someone else's. This is the ruling planet for Cancer. The Moon represents the personal self. It deals in the realm of imagination, dreams, intuition, the subconscious, sleep and dreams. This can be deception, unforeseen perils, feeling insecure. There may be an illusion. You're not seeing clearly the path ahead of you, which brings fears and anxieties and fantasies. The Moon is feelings and responses to these feelings. You might be feeling moody and face some emotional tests. You'll need to go with the flow. This can be creative imagination, someone being empathetic, emotional, artistic. They may be easily influenced and feel like they're misunderstood. You're only seeing half of the information. This is the end of a major cycle, but things are still changing. These are mutable or dreamy qualities in relationships and romance and communion of the souls. This can be a metamorphosis within the self. It's time to look inward and examine personality traits, because change is possible from deep within. You'll need to examine contracts and projects for hidden meanings behind the written or spoken words. That's where the deception may lie. Now the Five of Wands with the Moons, this can be exploring creative individualism, drawing, creating art. And now your fourth card. It's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Ace of Pentacles, Libra. This is the root of all earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a gateway card. It's a new beginning with money, and it's a healthy beginning. It can be new success, a new opportunity, the beginning of gain and pleasure and beauty, a seed to be nurtured. This is finding inspiration and joy in nature by grounding yourself. It's an opportunity for real growth, the beginning of a new project, a chance to improve your health, a gift you can use to invest in future gain, a new job opportunity, a chance for promotion. It's a good time to start improving your home or your health. It can be a new beginning in a financial situation, and now you can begin building the foundation for the future. And you can find fresh inspiration by spending time in nature. Do not overlook this gift. It needs to be nurtured to come to fruition. It just does not land in your lap. And you're about to experience some great accomplishment. And now money can be found to begin a new enterprise, and you could be recognized in your calling as your fate and chance. The Five of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles, this can be a job interview. It's a tangible opportunity with a lot of competition. And now your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. The Ten of Swords, Libra, air energy. This is your element. This is a card of an ending of trials and tribulations, an ending to hardships, backstabbing gossip ends. You've hit rock bottom. And now it's time to make a clean break from past hurtful pain, and a new cycle is beginning. You might be feeling sorry for yourself. You gave up. There's closure. It's enough. It's as bad as it could have gotten, and now there's nowhere to go but up. You may have felt you had been a victim to, been betrayed to, or lied to. This is someone that feels they made huge sacrifices for others and yet received nothing in return. You can draw wisdom from this defeat and pick yourself up and get on with life. This is a lesson learned. It's no longer making the same mistakes twice. It's painful endings and broken trust, but the dawn is breaking over the horizon. That's the sun, which I now expect to see in one of your future readings. This is the end of something, a relationship, a circumstance, or a false way of seeing a situation. It rings of truth and clarity of vision, which brings about the inevitable death. And the dawn breaking gives a promise of rebirth and the clearing of the ground for something new. This is allowing changes rather than fighting them. You've received deep wounds, and this is the final ordeal, and it won't last forever. Swords are representing the destructive mind. They're the weapons of intellect. So be careful about drawing conclusions too quickly, and you will achieve most with peace of mind and presence of mind, like the Temperance card tells us. This can be the end of a painful separation or an illness or quarrels, and you're soon going to be able to see a situation realistically and move forward. The Five of Wands with the Ten of Swords. This is a need to try not to let minor conflicts turn into a big thing. And you might be giving up before you even try, which would not be good. And the Moon with the Ace of Pentacles, you're feeling fragile. You could also be selling your craft or your art. The Temperance with the Ten of Swords, this is a situation that may bring out the worst in you. This is someone's advice that says, temper that drama queen, and you may need to be quiet and be patient. It's over, and you need to keep yourself together, so be creative and make it work for you. The worst is over, and now be quiet and settle down. This clears away the negative. This is a pattern of not taking credit that has led to your current state of misery. There's a need to realize about the avoidant role that you've played in your life, and as long as you do that, that will bring the sunlight in that much faster. And the Temperance card with the Moon card, this is a time of mental structuring, which matches your evolving order in the outside world. This is a person who can accomplish much in a very short period of time. Also somewhat restrained manic phase in a manic depressive personality. It's also a good time to work on stuff that's been piling up. And now here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Ask Your Guides by Sonia, Choquette. Libra, you've got card number 45, Life Force from Aphrodite. The Life Force from Aphrodite guide. That is seduction, libido, sexuality, and attraction. Your sexuality is awake and on fire, and your lustier appetites are in search of satisfaction. You're attractive, seductive, and powerful, and a green light of availabilities to a sexual partner is flashing. This is what makes the world go around, and nothing is more intriguing and exciting than your life force asserting itself. The key to enjoying this fiery essence is containment. You must control and direct your life force energy rather than allow it to control and overwhelm you, just like the Temperance card tells us. Otherwise, you can become mindlessly addicted to your senses, which can be debilitating and enslaving. Delight in your sensual self, but be discriminating about where it leads you. Use your judgment. Raw life force is best partnered with reason and greater force of love to bring you the heightened state of ecstasy that you seek. Trust the sensual goddess Aphrodite as she unleashes your passions, but respect her as well. Her message to you: use your fiery passions creatively, not destructively. Good advice. Thanks, you guys, Libra. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.